America. Woo, I'm glad I found out that we was live because we was going to be live for real live. We are live IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. I am back in the building. I went to a private island in Jamaica and had such an amazing time with family and friends. We're going to be sharing information, providing I can't even talk. Information and introspection. So today I want to talk about a couple of things. I really want to go away from my old format. So I want to say hats off to women braids when they go out of the country or on vacation. I had my first experience with getting my hair braided, and I'm telling you, it was an experience. And then I have to tell you about horseback riding on the ocean, horseback riding in the ocean. So we are live, intellectualradio.com. Hello to Burrow. She misinformed. She didn't know we were back today, but we are back today. I missed you guys last week, but I have so much to tell you. I also want you guys to chime in about Father Flagger shutting down Dan Ryan this Saturday, which is July 7th. Do you think that's a good idea or a bad idea? So I would like for you to give me a call here at intellectualradio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. And the call-in number here is 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. Do you think that the expressway should be shut down to get a handle on the violence here in Chicago? We are live, intellectualradio.com. Please share the broadcast. We got some stuff that's about to go down. That's why I say I didn't even label this show, because this will be an unforgettable show. So share the broadcast, tune in. We're about to go live. Got some bills to pay. We coming back. We got a lot to talk about, and we're gonna do it. So don't go anywhere. Matter of fact, you need to grab you something to drink. I got my Dunkin' Donuts, which is one of my sponsors. I'm gonna also talk a little bit about Flat Tommy Ward. I got some new customers in Jamaica. Live, intellectualradio.com, which is the iHeart radio station. Back in a moment. Don't go anywhere, and please share the broadcast.
Hi, my name is Tina Olivia Pate. Listen to Making Waves with Miss Darci on IR and iHeart radio station, Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. We love you, Miss Darci.
Hey, this is Lenny Williams, and I enjoy listening to IntellectualRadio.com and Making Waves with Miss Darci.
It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order, because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we are live, intellectualradio.com and iHeart radio station, Making Waves with Miss Darci, yours truly, every Tuesday starting at 12 p.m. Central, 1 Eastern. So I know I look a little different today, but we were gone on vacation. I wanted to get in the water, and I didn't want to get my natural hair wet. So getting my hair braided was an experience, because I've never done that before. It was a little tight, but it wasn't as tight as I anticipated. But getting up every morning, just shaking my hair and just going freely, I loved it. But I miss my natural hair. So I'll be going back to my natural hair probably the next time you see me here live. I also want to talk about our trip. So if you have not been on vacation out of the country, you know you're going to need a passport. You may even need your birth certificate. But we work every day and we always have bills, and we're probably going to always have bills. Some of us are more fortunate than others, but we want to make sure you take time out to take a trip. I was on a vacation league several years ago, and it was we had the whole Hillside Bowl, and it was 40 teams and 5-man team. It was called a vacation league. And we went somewhere literally every year out of the country, went on cruises, traveled, everything. And it was such an amazing journey. And so I still get chance to go every now and then, but I've made a pact that every year I want to go somewhere twice, one out of the country where you're going to need a passport, and the other one could be locally, but somewhere. You have to unwind and unplug from social media, from all the gadgets. And I had an opportunity to do that. We had an amazing time with family and friends. I mean, unforgettable. And remember, what goes on in Jamaica stays in Jamaica. But we did some stuff that I'm telling you, I'm going to give you an example. Well, not an example. Well, I know people probably went horseback riding. So we went horseback riding, but in the water, on the beach. So imagine being on a horse and you go around this little curve and you look up and all you see is the beach. And the horse goes in the water and he wants to gallop fast. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. So the look on my face, I'm telling you, was priceless. When I looked up after screaming, the water was at my knees and I'm on a horse. I told the man, I'm done. I need you to take me off. I need you to take me back to land. He was like, I need you to just relax. You making the horse tense. The horse making me tense. The water making me tense. And so he tried to get me to calm down. Now, guess what happened? While he was trying to get me to calm down, one of the ladies, we did have on a life preserver, one of the ladies fell off the horse into the water. Now, when she fell, y'all know, I was screaming to the top of my lungs saying, I'm done. This ride is over. Take me back. And he was like, hold the little thing. I'm not holding nothing. He's like, let me take your picture. I don't want no picture. I'm telling you, imagine horseback riding in the ocean or on the beach. And all the way up to your waist almost. That was scary. Scary. But we had an amazing time. I have videos and pictures. We've been posting some of them. It had 7 restaurants. It was a private island for adults only. They had activities every night. They had a dance contest, so I won some rum. And so I was able to bring that back. It was 7 ladies. Then we was dancing on the beach. I have to show that picture. I was dancing on the beach. We just had an amazing time creating memories, and I'm looking forward to our next journey. So now I really want to talk about Father Flegger, and I would like for you all to join me and let me know, do you think it's a good idea to shut down the Dan Ryan Expressway this Saturday to make a point to stop the gun violence? It's like a peace march, and they are talking about shutting down the expressway, Dan Ryan, which is a rough expressway. Now, do you think it will solve anything? Do you think that it's a good idea? Yes or no? Please give me a call here and tell me if you think this is a good idea. 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. Is this a good idea? Yes or no? Call me here. 708. I'm typing this as I'm saying it. 708-223-8953. Give me a call right now and let me know if you think it's a good idea. I have mixed feelings. I want to know if they do this and they shut the expressway down, what is going to be solved? What's going to happen if they do this? So let's say they shut it down and they prove a point, because according to the police officers and the superintendent, they don't want them to do this. They don't want them to shut down the expressway. They don't want them to do it. They saying that people will get hurt. It's not a good idea to do it, blah, 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 blah. What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea for Father Flegger to hold a peace march on the Dan Ryan Expressway on Saturday, which is a busy day after a holiday weekend, Should it be shut down? Do you think people would get hurt? Do you think it's going to prove a point? What do you think? I hear some of the young people talking about this, and I understand because it's almost giving me nightmares. It's almost making me afraid to go out of the house. But do you think them doing this is going to bring about peace? Will it stop the gun violence? What do you think? Give us a call here, 708-223-8953. I want to get a shout out to Alan O'Brien. He has a limousine service. He did an amazing job picking us up at the house and taking us to the airport, and then being at the airport when we arrived back in the United States. Amazing job, impeccable service. So if you have not contacted Alan O'Beelan for your transportation needs, please give him a call because he's the guy you need to see. And I'm going to do a little post about that a little later on. But give us a call here, 708-223-8953. The reason behind the peace rally, according to Reverend Michael Flegger, is that he says he's a prominent activist in the city of Chicago. And he says he wants to draw more attention regarding the violence and the underserved Chicago neighborhoods. He says that we don't have enough security. The crime statistics are going up and not down. And so this peace march is going to take place literally northbound lane of the Dan Ryan from 79th Street to 67th Street on this Saturday at 10 a.m. Now, some people are saying that that's not the way to go about it. It's going to end up being another violent weekend if they do this. We've already had people get shot. And so I'm not sure if it's going to help. If it does help, then I think, yeah, do it. But whether it's going to help or not, we won't know until it actually happens, if it's a good idea. I pray that no one gets hurt during this rally. I pray that whatever they're looking to do, that it works out in the best interest of those involved. We don't need any more gun violence. We just really don't. We can't afford to have any more. And I pray that it goes peacefully. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you from Making Waves with Miss Darci and crew. And here are, how do you organize your business on a daily basis? How do you as an individual organize your business on a daily basis? Is it hard for you to set a schedule? Is it hard for you to stay organized? Are you able to organize it daily on a shoestring budget? Are you bombarded with interruptions? Is your to-do list 2 or 3 pages? Do you have important emails that get lost or buried regarding all the junk and spam? Well, I'm sure that we're all experiencing that. And some people are known to be great at practicing tips on time management. I struggled with time management for a while, but chances are you're more successful if you can manage your time wisely. You should be excited about your business or whatever you're pursuing, your product, service, or brand. You should be excited about every day because every day brings about new experiences. You should be able to be prepared to handle small issues as well as large issues. You want to make sure that you have the proper internet, the proper working environment, quiet space. It's a clean space. You want to plan your day the night before you go to bed. You should know what's your purpose. What are the top three things should get done that morning. If you have a journal, all that should be in your journal. To give you a guideline, you should have things that you want to do by a certain time of the day. Like if you're a morning person, you probably want to be done by noon. If you're an afternoon person, probably about 3 or 4. You want to make sure you schedule that you can check your email, have your coffee, breakfast, workout, whatever is your routine, that you can get up, get that done without any interruptions. And that means no phone. People be calling you and texting you. You want to start your day every day with a breakfast. Some people don't eat breakfast. Maybe they eat fruit or a smoothie. You want to make sure that you get a proper sleep, which is something I've been deprived of, which is one of my goals for July, is to get more sleep. You want to make sure that as you're working off your to-do list, you're crossing out items that need to be that takes precedence over other items. So if you have 8 things to do, you want to make sure your top 3 are the most important, and those are the ones you want to do right away. You want to make sure that if you got to make 10 phone calls, you got to check 20 emails, you got to set appointments, that you do all of that in a professional and timely manner. Remember that we are not Superwoman or Superman, even though we think we are. And you might not be able to get everything done in one day. So you want to try to rationalize and do a little by little. The other thing I want to talk about is, how do you be productive when your business is slow, or how do you increase your customer base loyalty? Well, here are some tips that you can do to increase your customer base. We have existing customers. I'm going to use the Flat Tommy Water example. So I started out with maybe about 100 customers. I tripled that, and it wasn't like I was marketing to triple it, but because of the demand and the results, the orders continue. So last week I was out of town. So starting yesterday, people have been calling, emailing, texting up until midnight last night, making sure they get their water, because we were scheduling deliveries for Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And I forgot that that's the 4th of July. So people are saying they'll meet me by the expressway. They'll come to my house tomorrow if they can get their water before they go on their picnics or barbecues. So we're going to try to make that happen. But as a small business owner, we come across things that may happen unexpectedly. You want to attract new customers, but you also want to keep your existing customers. You want to have promos. You want to do things to gain their business, or maybe have a referral system. So I have a referral system that started for July for the Flat Tommy Water, and I'm going to tell you about that. If a customer already knows they're going to be well taken care of or looked at, they're more willing. If you say, I'm going to increase your prices, which we did for Flat Tommy Water, but we gave them impeccable service. We brought the products on time. Everything was, boxed and shipped accordingly. You also want to make sure that you have a pleasant smile. No matter what's going on, a smile goes a long way. A simple smile or a friendly hello can make repeat customers and referrals for small and medium-sized businesses over and over, like a revolving door. You want to keep up with your customers' needs, which is really hard, and that's where time management comes in. Your customers need to feel that you care about them and that their money is of value to them. There are a lot of ways you can show it. You can send them a birthday card. You can send them a Christmas card. You can just call and say, hello, is everything okay? If they have a graduation or a baby announcement, you can call and send something out for that. You can chat with them on social media from time to time, not necessarily about a product or service, but just saying, hello, how are you? It doesn't have to be a huge gesture, but it could be something small just to show that you care. You want to put yourself in the customer's shoes. The better you understand the customer service and how important it is to interact with your new and existing customers, then you'll be able to understand how the buying power works. And putting your service to the test can also help you refine and improve your branding processes or your product service and brand. Number 4, you want to be proactive. Keep up with the customer when they first came to you, what they purchased from you, following up with you. If you know they're ordering a product or service or brand and it usually run out in 30 days, you want to follow up. You want to be consistent. You want to make sure that you're on track and using your time wisely. Customers won't complain about poor service as long as you're keeping them happy and pleased. And that's what we've been working over and beyond to do for our D Flat Tommy Water customers. Number 5, you want to create loyalty. So if that customer has been around for a while, you might want to give them a keychain. You might want to get them a discount. You might want, instead of shipping their product, drop it off to them, to their business or their workplace. You might want to give them a gift card, a $5 gift card, just something to show that you appreciate them and their loyalty to your product or brand. You also want to be available for them. Now, of course, you can't be available 24/7, but you want to be able to respond via text, email, or phone call in a timely manner. And make sure that you're able to communicate with them with their needs that they want. You also want, number 7, you want to ask for feedback from customers. Find out what they're happy with, what they're not, if they think something should be changed, if they have an idea or a suggestion. You might even want to create a customer survey form for individuals to be able to share information with you on how to make your company bigger and better. Number 8, you want to be flexible. So somebody comes to you with a complaint or a problem, you don't want to overreact, but you want to be flexible and make sure that you're able to solve or resolve that situation to the best of your ability, but also being professional at it. Customers like to be listened to, so you want to listen to them, listen to them, what happened, be respectful, value them, and then work to resolve that issue, whether it be a cost issue, a product issue, or a supply on demand issue. Number 9, you want to be honest with your customers, that you don't trip yourself up. If there's an error, admit to it. If there's a mistake on delivery or price, you want to say, oops, I'm sorry. Yes, that you're absolutely right. And make sure that you resolve it, because you don't want any unhappy customers. Just like good news travels fast, so does bad news travels fast. And last but not least, number 10, you want to say thank you for having that customer. You want to thank them and show your appreciation for them. When times are tough, you know that you always have those existing customers. Now, let's say you have a shoestring budget, but you want to advertise your product, service, or brand. And how can you do that if you have a tight budget? Well, we're going to take a pause for the cause. We're going to give you some ways and tips on how you can do that. If you want to weigh in on the Dan Ryan being closed this Saturday, give us a call here at Intellectual Radio, 708-223-8953. Back in a moment.
American Express for travel and entertainment worldwide.
Just show them this, the American Express card.
Don't leave home without it.
Someday, I may even use it on the... It's a marvelous thing.
Oh! So you can replace plane tickets, traveler's checks, a lost card.
Really? That worked?
Are bill collectors calling you? Are you afraid to answer the phone? Afraid of lawsuits, garnishments, losing your apartment, house, or car? Then call us for your debt relief options. I'm attorney Peter Francis Geraci. Chapter 7 or 13 can relieve the debt pressure. Call us now for a free phone mini consultation or log on to infotapes.com. We're the law firm you trust to get you out of debt.
1-800-401-4010.
It's 2 for $5 coming at you live.
Hey, sir, welcome to Burger King. How are you? See what he orders.
No pressure. All of America's watching.
Original chicken sandwich.
Big King! And the foul.
How are you going to lose when you mix and match?
Mix and match 2 large premium sandwiches for $5 only at Burger King.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot.
See you tomorrow.
That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot.
See you tomorrow.
That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
These 100% beef burgers are stacked with bacon, sweet bourbon sauce, and apparently my mom's fave, spicy sriracha sauce. Eat it. Don't tweet it, Mom.
Denny's Big Burger Bash with burgers starting at $6.99. Denny's, welcome to America's Diner.
Welcome back. If you just tuned in, we talked about, just to give you a recap, we talked about the Dan Ryan with Father Flagger this Saturday. 79th to 67th Street, shutting down the Dan for peace. So if you want to participate, that's where they'll be. You can go on Father Flagger's page or any of the media outlets. All the information is there. They're going to start at 10 o'clock this Saturday. My question to you is, do you think shutting down the Dan Ryan will help or send a message to the powers that be to control the gun violence that's going on? Give us a call here, 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. We're talking about customer service and how the time management and keeping your customers, your new customers and existing customers happy. Now we're talking about how you can advertise your product, service, or brand on a shoestring budget. We know with the economic situation, clients and customers spend less money sometimes. That means that when they're ready to buy, you want everything to be top notch and ready to go. Social media is one of the ways you can do that. The first thing you want to do is have a little elevator pitch, 30 to 60 seconds, talking about your product, service, or brand, who you need to talk to, your phone number, your email, how to get in touch with you, and your hours. If you can do all that in 30 to 60 seconds, and that would be something that you would post on social media, on any of the social media outlets, promoting your product, service, or brand. You can also do it if you have a promo going, or you have something that you want to sell, or if you have a promo. Like we have a promo coming up for Flat Tommy Water. So I will be doing a 30 to 60-second commercial or having someone do one for me. You also want to leverage the community. When it comes to marketing, you want to think locally, what's going on in your community. If there's somebody that's doing a little league, or if they have a walkathon, if they're doing a book signing, if they have something going on at the library, then you want to find out how you can be a part of that, or maybe even get a table to promote your product, service, or brand. Number 3, you want to collaborate. I want to say it again, you want to collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. We're not in competition with other businesses. We want to cross promote. We can use our coupons, their coupons, flyers, websites, bundle promos, social media platforms, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But we all want to end up working together. We work together, then we can get the masses. That is very important. That's something we want to really work hard at doing. Number 4 is you want to network, which is I love to go to networking events. I'm a huge fan of networking. I think it's the way to build your business and brand and build relationships. You can shake hands. How you doing? Remember something about that 30-second or 1-minute conversation, and follow up with that and see how you can help them, and vice versa, where it's a win-win for everyone. Number 5, give a speech. If you're good at talking in front of a large crowd, if there's events going on in your community or at the library, you can do a 5 or 7 minute talking about your product, service, or brand. Get to meet people, volunteer at events. There's so many ways you can network on a shoestring budget. It just requires time and commitment and dedication. Number 6, create a buzz about your product, service, or brand. For me, I created a buzz about Flat Tommy Water a little over a year ago. And I used my weight loss journey from 13, 14 to now 5, 6 with no exercise. Although now I'm trying to work into a routine to do something 2 or 3 days a week, some squats, some stretches, some sit-ups or something to maintain the size. So whether it's walking, whether it's running, whether it's exercise, something for 15 minutes to 30 minutes, 2 to 3 days a week. You can do this. You can do this. And we need it for our health. As we get older, we need some form of exercise for our bones, for our joints. We need to practice doing that. You can also subscribe to a reporter at helpareporter.com. You can contact channel 25709, see how you can get in there and get a buzz about what you're doing. Maybe go on a talk show or a radio show, or call me here at Making Waves with Miss Darci. I would love to have you be a guest to help promote your platform. Number 7, you can ask for referrals. I always try to incorporate anything I do where I have a referral system, because you may know people that I don't know and vice versa. And so you may see somebody or know somebody that I don't know, and that way we kill 2 birds at once. So referrals are easiest to get in the door with new customers. So if you have not asked for referrals, then this is the time you need to be doing it, and you're missing out on huge opportunities. Number 8, you want to build relationships. It's a lot less expensive to keep a customer than to get a new one. So that's why it's very important that we as consumers, business owners, establish strong relationships, build relationships. A customer base is so crucial to the growth of our business. You want to make communication helpful. You want to make your contact information available. Customers like to receive information via email, via text, via phone, or you can do an audio or a video link. There are so many ways you can do a social media campaign. Number 9, you want to offer coupons for your business. It's a great way to market and attract new customers. So if you go out of your way, if somebody goes out of their way to use a coupon, 9 times out of 10, if they like your product, service, or brand, they'll be a repeat customer. You give a customer a coupon and a discount on future businesses, then they will be back. Trust me, because I love coupons or discounts. Number 10, you can have a giveaway, which is what we're going to have next week. You can have a giveaway, a product, service, or brand. So if you have movie tickets, if you have tickets to an event, car washes, anything that you want to raffle off or give away here on Making Waves with Miss Darci every Tuesday at 12, give me a call, 708-304-3422, 708-304-3422. People like giveaways or a 5-day or 7-day free trial or a sample. Just like with the Flat Tummy Water, I gave out samples. I gave out 2 samples to all of my customers, majority of them that live in Illinois. So that's a good marketing strategy is to give something away. And then if they like it, then you're going to have a repeat customer. So those are some of the things you can do to market your business on a shoestring budget. Now, next week, we're going to talk about what makes a good man or woman. That's kind of interesting. And then we have another grant writing workshop coming up at the end of July. And so stay tuned for that information. It'll be available next week. We're having a good time here at IntellectualRadio.com. We talked about time management, having a schedule, having a to-do list, how to market your product, service, or brand on a shoestring budget. So we're going to take a pause for the cause. Then we're going to come back and we're going to do a Feed Your Brain trivia question for next week. And then we have a question that came in to ask Darci about relationships. Is it too soon to move in together? IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station, will be back in a moment. So don't go anywhere and please share the broadcast. I think it is. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we are live, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. We've covered a lot of topics today. We talked about time management and how to function on a to-do list, which is hard for many of us. We also talked about how to promote your product, service, and brand on a shoestring budget, which is good information. We also talked about Father Flagger and whether it was a good idea to shut down the Dan Ryan Expressway because of the violence and to get the message out to the masses. And right now we have a question, a relationship rewind question, and we would like to get your opinion or comment on the relationship. A question: is it too soon to move in? So I'm going to read it and then you tell me what you think. My boyfriend and I have been together for 5 months and we live in different parts of Pennsylvania. It's hard to be away from him so much. When would be the best time for us to talk about moving in together? Ashley, whose bright idea is to live together after only 5 months. They've only been together 5 months. Hate to be the one to say this, but I think you're still in the initial honeymoon phase of your relationship. I hope you're not in this phase alone. Do you think after 5 months it's okay to talk to the other guy or the female about moving in together? For me personally, I think that's a little too soon. Um, you want to try to save your money, get to know the person, because remember the first couple of months, they only you dating a representative. You're really not dating that individual. I always say that, and then the true colors come off. But I think after 5 months, it's kind of hard to say. I don't think that's long enough to make a determination of that you're ready to move in together. I don't know about that. I think a longer won't hurt. So for me, I would say no, but a lot of people probably would say yeah. It's a different generation now. People do things different than when we were growing up. They got all kind of titles for relationships, kicking it, living together, situationships. They just got so many terms now that it depends on what you want, what you're looking for, and or what works for you. So to me, I think that individuals should decide if that's what they want to do and if there's something that's going to be beneficial to them. And to me, why rush life? You've only known the individual for 5 months. Do you think 5 months is a sufficient amount of time to decide whether you want to live with this individual? Because they always say you never know a person until you live with them. So when you live with a person, it's different than dating them. It's totally different than dating them. So for me, I would say it's too soon. Somebody else might think that, it's okay and it may work out. It just might work. So I'm not going to say it's not going to work. People say love at first sight. People love at first sight. They make it and have no problem. Then somebody else do love at first sight and they in divorce court or they in jail. So it just depends on the individual. It also depends on the maturity of the relationship, what works, what doesn't work. So you have to decide on if this would be a good idea or not a good idea. So for me, I would say don't rush it. Life is too short. Take your time, get to know the person, and then make an informed decision on whether you want to be in a committed relationship by living together. I don't understand the rush. I want to send another prayer out to the individuals who are going to be marching on Saturday at 10 a.m. northbound lanes, Dan Ryan, 79th Street to 67th Street. Please be careful. Watch the cars because there are going to be some people out there who are going to still drive on the expressway this Saturday. And you have to take your life into consideration. So you have to really, really do your due diligence to make sure that this is a good idea and that this is something that you really want to do. That's all the time I have today. I'm still experiencing jet lag from the trip. Had an amazing time. If you have not left the United States, please plan, save to take a trip outside of the United States. Go to Cancun, go to Hawaii, go to Paris, go to Jamaica, go to Mexico and experience vacation without all the gadgets and just having an amazing time. Just cut loose, lay back, make sure you get all inclusive. All inclusive means you can eat all day long, all day long. You can drink all day long if that's what you want. And you can be on the beach, the ocean, the resort has volleyball, all kind of activities there to do. And it's just creating memories that you can share with your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews. And so you're not just working, and never take a trip. Please plan to take a trip this year or next year. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, share the broadcast. I'm glad to be back at Intellectual Radio Studios. Next week, we'll be giving away cash And look for the post on DRC radio station and Darcy D. Redmond. I'll be sending you the instructions so that you can participate on how to win cash. We'll be giving away cash next Tuesday. We'll be giving away cash next Tuesday. So make sure you know the rules and regulations so you can win cash. Every little bit helps, right? Thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys. And until next time, build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build theirs. And that would be me. And we're out. Thanks for tuning in.